Hello students, I am your virtual guide for today's seminar and I will be providing you with the summary of book number 3 from the novel itself, The Wars. Firstly, let's introduce the characters in this part as there are 4 major role players who have significant contributions. Starting with, this is the main character of the novel, Robert Ross. Besides Robert, this is his mother, Mrs. Ross, who also plays an important role in this part. And lastly, these are the 2 troopmates of Robert in the World War itself, Levitt and Rodwell. So now the scene number 1. The scene number 1 initiates in the war zone itself, with the dugout being bombed already. Things are messed up, with Robert itself sensing smoke while around. While digging out the soldiers, it is found out that many soldiers are dead already, with the army men Poole missing. Robert, Rodwell and Levitt dig around, searching for Poole, who had gone out to relieve himself before the blast actually took place, creating an angry atmosphere around, especially in the mind of Robert itself. So as you can see, the dead bodies lying around, people dying due to the bombed situation. This incident takes place on 28th February at 4 am. After overcoming the fired up situation, here comes Captain Leather, who changes strategies and new teams are formed, assigning Robert with his own team and the plans that make Robert feel unsure about the war situation and dangerous to witness. While moving forward towards their target, Robert and his battalion senses the release of chlorine gas by the Germans. Robert finds out that they have only one mask for the entire team, which triggers his inner hero to terrorize his own troopmates, to piss on their piece of clothes and put the urinated cloth on their faces and lie along the ground for hours and hours. After lying down for hours and hours, as soon as they feel things are under control, they start to move back to a safe location, with Robert ensuring the safety of his mates from distant and unalarmed German soldier. But as soon as his troop member calls him, Robert gets triggered and shoots the German soldier. After shooting the German soldiers and reaching safely, the troops are rearranged, with Rodwell going into a different team away from Robert Ross, which ends up in a very negative manner for Rodwell itself. This is because in this new team, the animal-loving person is forced to witness killing of the rats and the natural exploitation, which ultimately forces him to commit suicide. Yes, Rodwell dies. Lastly, the book 3 ends with Mrs. Ross drastically transforming herself into an emotionally weak person as she goes crazy for her son's memories, losing her senses, which shows the ramifications of war on the families away from the war zone. So students, this is all from your virtual guide. Thank you.